York Yankees baseball is brought to you by exceptionally smooth Michelob. Where you're going, it's Michelob. By Toyota, who reminds you to buckle up and use child safety seats. It's a good feeling. And by TWA, leading the way, TWA.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York, Sports Channel presents Yankee Baseball. Tonight, the Yankees take on the Minnesota Twins. The starting pitchers for tonight's game for the Twins, right-hander John Butcher. He's won 5 and lost 7. And for the Yankees, left-hander Ron Guidry. Ron Guidry's won 9 and he's lost 3. Evening, everybody. Bill White along with Mickey Mantle will be joined a bit later by Mel Allen and Phil Rizzuto. Mickey, the Yankees off a trip in Toronto where they could have taken the 3 out of 3. Unfortunately, lost the last one, but 2 out of 3 isn't too bad.
That's not bad in Toronto. I'm sure Billy's happy. You know, the thing about it is when you play the Eastern Division teams and you come out 2 out of 3, you got to be a little bit happy because, especially in Toronto. And I'm sure that he's thinking, you know, we didn't win that last game and pick up 3 games, but we did good. And somewhere along the line, we're going to win about 10 in a row off of the Western Division, and Toronto is going to be playing Baltimore or somebody. And I think that's the reason Yogi said one time it's not over till it's over.
That's right. And right now they start playing the Western teams with the Minnesota Twins. Now the Minnesota Twins, they have an up and down season. They might win 10, lose 10, and of course your buddy Billy Gardner's been let go. Ray Miller's managed them now, but they can make hay on this homestand.
They sure can. There's no doubt that the Eastern Division is a lot better. They just you can look back in the for the last 3 or 4 years, and you can see where that the Eastern Division really does fatten up on Western Division teams.
And Ron Guidry pitching tonight, and he's made the transition from a thrower to a pitcher, and he's done it well.
Yeah, the last 2 or 3 times I've seen him pitch, he's looked great. I saw him, I was watching one of the games you guys did, the last game he pitched, and he looked really good. So I look for him to have a really great year this year.
And what a difference a year makes. Mickey, this year the Yankees right at it, 6.5 back. Last year the Tigers got off to such a great start that we say Citation couldn't have caught them. But now they're right in the thick of things. Long winning streak, play halfway decent baseball, they'll be right in it.
6.5 games is not very much to have to make up, and you've got the whole last half of the year to do it in.
Now, we mentioned Guidry against Butcher. The Yankees lineup is just about set now. They seem to be able to know where they are now. They know what their jobs are, and that's important.
I think so. The Yankees, I've always thought they were really a good ball team, and I'm really anxious to see them get started good.
And we're going to get started here as the Yankees have taken the field. We mentioned it'll be Ron Guidry for the Yankees against John Butcher, a right-hander for the Minnesota Twins. On the mound.
The fact that Trump Casino Hotel has 7 terrific restaurants doesn't get anyone too excited. The fact that they wait on you hand and foot doesn't thrill anyone either. The classic entertainment, the beautiful rooms, none of it seems to leave them overwhelmed. So why do thousands of people come to Trump Casino Hotel every day? Chances are it's not the ocean. Trump Casino Hotel. We know why you're really here.
On for the Yankees, left-hander Ron Guidry. We mentioned that Guidry has won 9 and he has lost 3. He's making his 16th start. He's also made 1 relief appearance. This is his 8th start here at Yankee Stadium. Minnesota Twins, Kirby Puckett will lead off and play center field. Gary Gaetti will play third and bat second. Kent Herbeck will be the first baseman tonight. He'll hit third, batting fourth, the right fielder Tom Brunansky. Dave Engel is the designated hitter. He'll hit fifth. He'll be followed by the second baseman Tim Tuffle. Then the shortstop Greg Gagne. And then the left fielder Dave Meyer. Tim Laudner will catch. And we'll see the right-hander John Butcher in the bottom half of this inning. Yankees picked up a game on the division-leading Blue Jays. Following their series in Canada, Yankees won 2 out of 3, and they're now 6.5 back. Job for the Minnesota Twins in the leadoff spot. Kirby Puckett doesn't look like he can run. Stocky, but he can fly.
Kind of chubby. Did you notice that, was that Don Baylor that took the lineups up?
Had been captain.
Well, we never, all the time I played, we never had a captain.
into center field, and Henderson starts back, but he's got plenty of room. And there's one away. He has been red hot, Mickey, not only with the bat, but also out in the field. Gary Gaetti, the third baseman. He's batting .255 for the Twins. He has 9 home runs and 35 runs batted in.
I noticed that Ricky Henderson didn't play yesterday because he'd played 2 straight days on artificial turf.
Legs were sore. Did it bother you at all when you played on the artificial turf?
I was just going to say, we opened the Astrodome when it was first opened. We was the first team that played there. And we played 3 days in Houston, and I couldn't hardly walk for about a week.
2 strikes as Gaetti goes after 2 bad sliders. Also, you played down there when you couldn't see fly ball.
That's right, before they painted the roof.
Yeah. And you also played down there, well, you were the first ones to play down there the exhibition game.
I hit the first home run there, man.
At the Astrodome?
Yeah.
All right. Continuing to have their problems over the National League East. Gaetti goes down on strike for the second out.
It looked like a changeup, didn't it?
Let's watch it. Yeah, slider.
Screwed you or something.
Slider. Same 3 pitches.
And when I played, you know, I wasn't small, but I wasn't as big as you, but I wasn't really considered small. I go out around these guys nowadays, and I feel like a little leaguer.
Yeah, but you had those strong wrists. That's wide. How many home runs you hit?
536.
536. Well, you don't have to be a big fella to pop that ball out of the park. Check swing, bounce to Palirulo. And the side is retired. An easy inning for Ron Guidry. 3 up and 3 down at the end of 1/2 inning of play. The Twins nothing, and the Yankees are coming up. And on the mound for the Minnesota Twins, right-hander John Butcher making his 17th start. He has 7 complete games. A shutout. He's won 5 and lost 7 with a 4.69 ERA.
For some reason or other, it's like Stan Musial with the Cardinals or Ted Williams with the Red Sox. Billy Gardner was made for that team, I thought. I really hated to see him get fired.
Oh, he became awful dumb in 1 year.
Yeah.
Let's look at the Yankee lineup. Ricky Henderson leads off and plays center field. Ken Griffey's a left fielder. Don Mattingly at first. Dave Winfield in right. Ron Hassey catching. Don Baylor is a designated hitter. Willie Randolph batting 7th and playing second base. Mike Palirulo at third. Bobby Meacham playing short. And Ron Guidry, we have seen Guidry, the top of this inning, is on the mound.
When Billy got traded to Kansas City that year, he's playing second base. You know how he used to drag bunt?
Yeah.
I got 2 strikes on me, and I took a peek down there to see where he was at. He had his glove on his right hand, and he was ready to throw the ball with his left hand, laying me right on the grass. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Did you still see Billy before the game?
No, I just got in a little bit ago. I'll probably see him. I'm going to be up here 10 days.
Oh, you'll see plenty of your friends. Well, here's the red-hot Ricky Henderson leading off for the Yankees in the bottom half of the first inning. As Mickey mentioned, Henderson got into yesterday's ball game as a pinch hitter and played some center field. He's leading off. Henderson batting .350.
459 is pretty strong.
Yep, over his last 16 ball games. And there's a base hit. And Henderson leads off the ball game for the Yankees with a sharp single in left field. Here's Ken Griffey, the left fielder. Griffey batting .245, 3 home runs, 28 runs batted in. There goes Henderson, base hit. He'll go to third. Ball almost hit him.
He knows.
Hit. Of course, Griffey gets a fastball. No way Fernandez can throw out Henderson.
They teach you to. When you're stealing, they teach you to take a look. If he'd have took a look, he'd probably got hit. He just kept running.
Don Mattingly, the Yankees first baseman.
2 pretty well hit balls.
That's a base hit. And Griffey will go to third. Mattingly will try for 2, and he'll make it. Well, the Yankees
that far over in right center?
They bunch him towards the middle. Minnesota Twins. We got Rick Lysander, the right-hander, out there throwing for the Minnesota Twins, and Pete Pilson is the left-hander. Got runners at second and third with nobody out, and Dave Winfield is a batter. Winfield batting .290, 9 home runs and 46 runs batted in.
So, you know, a lot of people think I'm about 6'4". That's one of the funniest things that happen whenever somebody sees me on an airplane or something. They go, golly, I thought you was about 6'5" and weighed 240 or something. You know?
Popped up and playable. The catcher Laudner, third baseman Gaetti, and the catcher Laudner makes a play. Nobody covered home, but Griffey wasn't going to try to score. There's one down. They want them to play Baylor to pull. 48 runs batted in. That's going to fall. Nobody will get to that baseball. 2 runs will score. Nope, they're going to hold Mattingly at third, and they're going to get him at third. Oh, he slipped in.
You think?
Yep. Little check swing. Don had to wait there.
Yeah, he couldn't tell right away. Puckett made a good play, though. He got in there fast.
I think Michael would have tackled Mattingly had he tried to get by him. Mike Riley, the third base umpire, right on top of the plane.
Yankees got a good lineup. We're down to what, about the 7th hitter? With really, he's a good hitter, I think.
He's batting .274.
Oh,
that will get a run in. Brunansky makes a catch in right. Mattingly scores easily, and Hasse goes to third. The Yankees now lead 3-0. The batter is Mike Pagliarulo, the Yankee third baseman. He will not let it affect his play.
I don't think that'll bother him.
Right to the first baseman, Herbeck, and that'll retire the side. Yankees pick up 3 runs. On 4 hits, they leave 2, and at the end of 1, the Yankees lead the Twins 3-0. Brunansky, the right fielder for the Twins, hitting .282, 17 home runs and 52 runs batted in, and it's 1-1. In the past, Brunansky's hit a lot of home runs, but he hasn't driven in runs. There's the fences in at the Astrodome.
A couple years after I retired, Eddie Matthews was playing down there.
This is to left field. Meacham going out. Looks like he has room and fouled. Oh, and he drops the ball. It's foul.
It was humid or something, and it rained.
Yeah, rained on the field from right. 3-2 the count. Got him with a good slider. Guidry's second strikeout. To decide to do that. Dave Engel, the designated hitter. He's hitting .208 for the Twins. 2 home runs and 3 runs batted in. Scuff it up for it. 2-2 is the count here, and he's got Engel on another slider. Third strikeout for Guidry.
Whitey would like low pat with better stuff. You know, do they have a gun here? I always hear him talking about the gun, you know, that tells you how fast it's going.
They don't let us know how fast it's going. Into left field, and Griffey's out there. And the side is retired. 6 in a row for Ron Guidry. And at the end of 1.5 innings of play, the Yankees lead the Twins 3-0.
One over the roof here now.
Well, you might be able to hit this new ball over. This ball here is hard. The new ball is a little bit harder than the old ball. Bobby Meacham leads off of the Yankees in the bottom of the second. Yankees leading 3-0 over the Minnesota Twins. It'll be Meacham, Henderson, and Ken Griffey for the Yankees against John Butcher. Butcher smothers that one. And there's one away. You know, Mickey, I hear you are going to be in the batter's box next inning. You're going to answer a question from one of our viewers, a lucky fan whose question is picked. We'll get a copy of your new book, which I have with me, The Mick. So stay tuned for Ask Mickey, which will be coming up next inning.
Got to hit him pretty good. He'd hit me every once in a while with one.
Well, he also taught you how to switch hit. Into right center, and the right fielder Brunansky is there. And there are 2 outs.
Well, my dad was right-handed. He threw right-handed, and his dad threw left-handed. So he would pitch to me right-handed, and I'd hit left-handed, and then my grandfather would pitch to me left-handed, and I'd bat right-handed against him.
And that's a strike, 1 and 2. Did you have a preference? Did you feel more comfortable on one side?
I was a much better hitter right-handed. I hit about 350 lifetime right-handed, and only about 250 left-handed. But if I was in a slump,
that's foul down the left side.
If I was in a slump, I always liked to hit left-handed because I could bunt a ball to the second baseman and beat it out. You know?
Never go over. Never get the horse caught.
If I go 0 for 10 or 12, that's the first thing I do is bunt.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Ken Griffey. This is into left, and Dave Meyer puts it away for the 3rd out. 3 up and 3 down at the end of 2. The Yankees 3, Twins nothing.
He really, that's one guy that deserves to be in there. I mean, and he really wanted to be.
Yeah, he really wanted to be. Lifetime 300 hitter. Ricky Henderson in center field. 1 away. Yankees leading 3-0, 3rd inning. Dear Mr. Mantle, which record or accomplishment that you hold do you cherish the most? This is from Joanne Michaels of Butt Lake, New Jersey. All the records that you've had, which one would you think would be the most cherished by you? Dave Meyer takes a strike.
Well, I'm proud of all of the, I hit home runs, both left and right-handed in the same game 10 times. I had 18 World Series home runs. I think the one I'm most ashamed of was when I quit, I had 1,710 strikeouts. But anyway, I had, like the 18 home runs in World Series. I love that. I think that's great to have been able to play. And I mean, I think probably the biggest, in 1956, I had the Triple Crown. That was really nice. I think probably the biggest, the thing that I really am proud of is that I played in, a lot of people don't know this, but I played in more games as a Yankee than anybody, you know. I mean, they're always saying, poor Mickey, if he'd have had good legs, he could have done this and he could have done that. But I played in over 2,400 games for the Yankees, and a lot of people don't realize that. And I think I'm more proud of that than anything else.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Dave Meyer. The 3rd, 1 out, nobody on for Minnesota. Did he go too far? Yep. Guthrie's 4th strikeout. That same hard slider, Mickey.
That's a tough pitch to lay off of. That was a bad pitch there, but it goes down right at the last minute. You can't. You remember Carl Erskine?
Yep. Curve-balling right-hander.
He threw a curveball that you'd swear was going to be belt high, and by the time you swung at it, it would bounce in the dirt in front of you. He got me 4 straight times in one World Series game.
All breaking balls.
All curveballs.
Tim Laudner fouls it back for a strike.
I never will forget that because I was pretty young. This is when we was playing at Ebbets Field. Must have been 53 or 54, and Johnny Mize was sitting on the bench, and he kept saying, "How in the world can you swing at that ball? It's bouncing up there." And in that game, he struck out like 13 Yankees, and Johnny Mize was the last one.
What'd you ask him when he came back to the bench?
I didn't say anything. He was kind of mad. But he swung at 3 bad hops. I know that. I wanted to say, if that ball hadn't took a bad hop, you could have hit it, John.
2 balls and a strike on Laudner. We're in the top of the 3rd. Yankees leading the Twins by a score of 3-0.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And it's also my mother-in-law's birthday. Must have been something about the 4th of July.
Got him on the 4th of July. Guthrie has just struck out his 5th Minnesota Twins. 3 up and 3 down at the end of 2.5. The Yankees lead the Twins 3-0 of the year and scored himself in that 1st inning.
I was playing center field when they had Bill Beck had that first exploding scoreboard in Comiskey Park. Somebody hit a home run and that thing went off and it scared me to death. I started running for the dugout.
In the right center, Puckett, the center fielder. Now the right fielder, Brunansky, makes a catch for the 1st out.
He should have if he didn't. He used to scare me.
Shortstop, Gagne, and and he pulled Herbeck off the bag, but Herbeck tagged Winfield as he went by. So there are 2 outs. Ron Hasse is a batter. He was intentionally passed in the first inning. Now tied 1-1 in the 3rd inning. Phillies leading Cincinnati 3-1 in the 8th. Hasse to Herbeck, and he'll have to toss it to Butcher, covering for the final out.
He's a good fielder, isn't he?
Yes, Herbeck is a good fielder. 3 up, 3 down. At the end of 3, the Yankees 3, the Twins nothing. Well, Puckett stepping into the batter's box and stepping in behind the microphone. Here's the scooter, Phil Rizzuto.
All right, White. A little surprising that I'm doing play-by-play here. There's a drive, and Henderson digging hard. Can't get it. It's by him rolling to the wall. And Puckett will have a double. He's going to go for 3, and he's going to make it. Randolph's throw, not in time. First hit.
And the ball's out over the plate, and he rips it into center field. The ball sort of hooks away, or slices away from Ricky Henderson. And it goes to the wall.
Well, you know, Ricky thought he was going to get it and cut straight across. I still don't know whether he got it if he'd have kind of maneuvered around in back of it.
Nope. Hit too hard.
Mantle would have got it. Mixing up his pitches beautifully with the 5 strikeouts through the first 3 innings. And a bouncer to short. Oh, Puckett got a late start. They get the runner at first. For some reason, Puckett didn't break. White was just outside ball 1.
He's losing weight.
He better. I tell you, I couldn't believe that. He signed that tremendous contract, then put on about 25 pounds.
Eating better.
In a row. Bouncer to first, and Mattingly will take it himself. 2 men out. I believe wrong. I heard that on the radio coming in, but the paper said no. Not second guessing the umpire. Rip to left, and home run. Holy cow. Now see, that's the difference.
And number 53. Here it is again. That ball went back the other way. It might have been a backup slider out over the plate. And this is just in the seats.
Yeah.
Caught by the fellow there in the first row. Billy Martin wanted the same pitch that you and Guidry wanted.
Yep. And he is hot.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody's unhappy. Bouncer to Meacham. And Bobby throws him out, but the Twins come up with 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 3 1/2, the Yankees 3 and the Twins 2. To 2 here, bottom of the 4th. And there's one up the middle, base hit for Baylor. Don makes a big turn to his Puckett with that good arm. Don backs up. I did not. There goes Baylor. The hit and run's on, but he better get back. Puckett coming in. Puckett, good on. They're going to get him. Double play. No, safe. Okay.
Here it is again. Puckett coming on. Makes a catch and gets rid of the ball quickly. And right on the money. A 1-hop to Herbeck. And Baylor.
Rip. Oh, a bullet. Hey, he forgot there was only 1 out. He was going to run in. That was a perfect double play ball, and Herbeck was going to run into the dugout, and somebody yelled at him, touch the bag. A double. No runs, a hit, no errors, nobody left. End of 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Twins 2.
Oh, you give us the story next inning.
Okay.
Bottom of this inning.
Straight away center field, Ricky Henderson. No problems with this one. 1 man out. And come in with that pitch. Sometimes a slider, sometimes a off speeder.
Tough to strike a fellow out with the same pitch.
Yep.
3 times in a row. Now they're going to go outside.
There. Strike 3. I want to tell you, that pitch to Brunansky was even better than that he called the ball. That's strikeout number 6.
Guidry hits a glove. Has to put it down. Guidry hit it.
Meyer struck out his first time up. On a check swing. Rip to left center. And Henderson and Griffey can't get it. It's in between for a base hit. Popped it up, and Hasse can't see it again.
Mattingly can.
Mattingly can. I'm not laughing.
That's
what
fair
I
ball.
was laughing. Fair ball?
Yep.
All right. No runs, a hit, no errors, a man left. End of 5. No, wait a minute. What is it? End of 4.5. It's the Yankees 3 and the Twins 2. Gave birth at 9:08 p.m. last night to a baby girl. What a beautiful name. Brooke Nicole.
Yep.
Baby was 7 pounds, 11 ounces. Look at that. They have it on the scoreboard. And Meacham not going to drop, though. That would have been a nice time to get a hit. But Meyer makes the catch.
All right, Dr. Rizzuta.
Yes, they had to get, it was a cesarean birth, you know. So anyway, he's not expecting a baby. So Ricky is very relaxed and hits one off the end of the bat. Got to get by the pitcher. No, but Butcher tags him. And there are 2 men out. And in the first inning, with 3 runs, now leading by only 1, 3-2, with 2 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th.
Going to get a new...
Or is that the shortstop?
That's a new shoe put on. Must have...
Is that Gagne, the shortstop?
Yeah. Must have broken a spike off a shoe.
No, you know what happens sometimes, too?
Break your shoelace?
Yeah, one spike gets caught in the other spike's shoelaces. That happened to me a couple of times. That's when you're bow-legged.
Wait a minute. I was going to say, your feet are too far apart.
Well, yeah, but
no, they're closer,
they're
right?
closer. The feet are closer. The knees are further apart. But the feet are... And I've had that happen a couple of times. I mean it. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing across, and at the end of 5, it's the Yankees 3 and the Twins 2.
Sale now, so make your plans.
You didn't see?
Scooter?
All right. Kirby Puckett will lead it off. He flies away, but he takes a little time giving the point, and he bunts. But Guidry like a cat. Boy, I tell you, that's the wrong guy to bunt against. You see the way he bounced off that mound, right?
Yes, sir. Quickly. Here it is again. Guidry's falling a bit toward third anyway. This is a pretty good bunt. If it had been maybe against... No, that isn't all that good, really, though. Just one bounce, and Guidry's right there, made the play easily. Mattingly gets out of the way.
First. And a bouncer to second. Willie Randolph will throw him out. 1, 2, 3 at the end of 5.5. It's the Yankees 3 and the Twins 2.
Here's Don Mattingly, Scooter.
All right, Mattingly has double to right and driven in a run, also scored and flied to right. George Steinbrenner is a 4th of July baby.
That's what Mickey Mantle said a couple of innings ago.
Oh. But when I asked you, why didn't you tell me? I mean, we don't want to give him 2 happy birthdays. Another base hit for Mattingly.
Well, the viewers change every couple of innings.
Okay. Was he trying to bunt?
Yep.
That was not a good exhibition of bunting. Now the manager. To deep left center, and nobody's going to get this. Holy cow, that Puckett outran the ball. I don't believe it.
Looked like it had base hit written all over it. But Puckett on the run into left center field, deep left center field. And he made a fine running catch.
He's batting. In the hole, nice play by Tuffle, who was shading him over that way. Mattingly goes to second, and there are 2 men out. They could catch everything that was thrown to them. Ripped to center field, but that puck is there again and makes the catch. No runs, a hit, no errors, a man left, and at the end of 6, it's the Yankees 3 and the Twins 2.
Thank you very much, Phil Rizzuto. 3-2 New York. As we go to the 7th inning, you're looking at Tom Brunansky.
Pitch strike on Brunansky, and then the next pitch went for a home run.
Right. A high pop-up. Mattingly says he'll take it. Backing up into the outfield. But Billy argued with the plate umpire, Drew Coble, a little bit. He didn't go out. He argued from the, you know what, confines of the dugout. You know, the Yankees got 3 runs in the 1st inning. I thought they're going to give Butcher an early shower. And he goes down swinging. That's number 6. Make that number 7. He's starting to operate now like he did in the early innings. Nope. And after he showed me the picture, I looked at it, and this is his father.
How about that?
Meacham into the hole, and he doesn't get it.
Now you see, Meacham could have got in front of that ball, Mel's, and he stopped and tried to backhand it. And they give him a base hit. Oh, they should never give him a base hit. Now right here, Meacham had plenty of time to get in front. He stopped and went right under his glove.
He did. Greg Gagne is the batter. Has a bouncer hit to short. Little flip on to second. Meacham to Randolph. That does it. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. End of 6.5 innings. Yankees 3, Twins 2. Willie Randolph getting himself set at home plate. John Butcher runs in the 1st inning, and Butcher has been great since that inning. There's a base hit to right field. Fielding it, Tom Brunansky. Willie holds up after the turn. And that, they're looking for a bunt, and they get one. It'll be a good one. Tupple making the put out at first. Herbeck fielding it.
Excellent sacrifice bunt.
We've got a run in, and Randolph is a sacrifice fly. 4 hits in the 1st inning. Since then, Butcher's been tough. Meacham misses. Ball broke in on him. Run on the handle. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Struck him out. Making it 2 down. Henderson to try. Henderson pull the ball, and he does, and it is a great stop, saving a run for the Twins by Gagne. He did pull the ball, and it didn't go through.
Well, the kid, as we watch it again, he knew he couldn't throw Henderson out or get Randolph, but he wanted to save the run, and he dives, make sure he smothers this ball. Excellent play
For the Twins, and now out of the dugout comes the skipper.
What's that running on?
Look at that squirrel.
Oh, it's a squirrel. Yes.
Yeah, that's a squirrel. He's going out to tell the pitcher that he's had it for the day. And now, 3rd baseman Gaetti stopped him. Now he's taking a good look. He's looking for a nut.
Well, let's see who he goes to.
Yeah.
We're going to find out now.
Yeah. He's going to Randolph over
second. If I was Willie, I'd
Willie over 3rd.
Listen.
And now the umpire down at 3rd base, Mike Riley.
Poor thing's going to have a nervous breakdown.
Right.
You can't pick them up, you know. They could bite you and you get a...
Right. Yeah, hydrophobia or something.
Right. Oh, this is a riot.
And squirrel. I bet he ain't going to pick him if he's clapping his hands. Nobody's going to pick him up.
Now, how did he get in?
Free. Somebody left a pass at the press gate for him, I think. Some nut at the gate. And I don't know where we're going. Catch him for Rizzuto. No. What I mean is, then you have the start of a squirrel coat for Cora.
Now they got him, leading him towards the exit.
Yeah.
Julio.
Go down that gate. Go. Hey! Go down the runway. All right.
How do you like that?
Give that squirrel a big hand.
They do give him a big hand. Standing ovation for the squirrel.
Kurt Wardle, the left-hander, is 6'5", 220-pounder. Kurt Wardle, W-A-R-D-L-E. Wardle is 1-2. An earned run average of 4.38, which you can discount because while he's been in 25 games, he's worked only 37 innings. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. Randolph on third, Henderson on first. 2 outs, 3-2 New York, and it's outside. Ball 3. The wave for the first time at Yankee Stadium.
This is unbelievable. I never thought I'd see that here.
I didn't either.
All right. You know, that's great. I mean, they do it in all the other parks.
Henderson will be going. And he struck him out with a high fastball to end the threat and the excitement. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left on at the end of 7 innings. Yankees 3, the Twins 2. Dave Meyer, the left fielder, has had 1 for 2. Ron Guidry on the mound. There's a high fly ball to straightaway center. Henderson drifting back. 1 away. The fans on a rampant wave. 2-2 the count. Laudner misses. Strike 3. Number 8, Phil?
Yep, number 8. Oh, yeah. Any one of them can knock it out of the park.
Here is Kirby Puckett, who broke the Stransky, got the home run in the same inning. 3-2 the score, New York. A pass third into left field, into the shortstop hole or third base hole.
Times, but he's always dangerous.
How about the catch he made on Winfield? He went a long way to get that
Just
one.
outran the ball.
To get the sign from manager Ray Miller. Puckett moving off first. Here's the pitch and the ground ball to third. Pags to Randolph for a force out at second. Side is retired. No runs. 1 hit. 1 left on at the end of 7.5 innings. Yankees 3, the Twins 2. Scooter, and you're looking at Don Mattingly, who just took a pitch high and inside for a ball, the slow stuff. 3-2 New York, last of the 8th. Mattingly's had 2 for 3. There's a little bouncer out to second. Tuffle up with it, flips on to Herbeck, 1 away. All right, everybody. A very sad day.
Oh, that was.
There's a 1 hopper to third. Gaetti to Herbeck. 2 down. There's a ground ball down to first. Herbeck, unassisted. The Yankees are retired in order at the end of 8 innings. Yankees 3, Twins 2. Their leading home run hitter with 9, Kent Herbeck. Ron Guidry in, ready to work. There's a drive into center, and Henderson takes it 1 away. In the 4th inning, after Guidry and the Yankees thought they had him struck out. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brunansky. It's a little roller. He bounced it off his foot. Foul ball.
Oh, that's shin bone.
Spraying it with the ethyl chloride, which freezes the area to keep the swelling down and the resultant pain. Manager Ray Miller, number 44, has come out to look on. Well, the tail's away from right-handed. I don't know if he'll take the chance or not. He did, and it's a high fly ball to straightaway center. And And Henderson is waiting, and he's got it. That's just what he did,
Just
Bill.
what he did, but it just scared me because it stayed up there. But you're right, as it tailed away, he couldn't pull it.
Right. Wild again, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Louisiana Lightning. And the fan above it hoping he strikes again. So he takes a deep breath. And Dave Engel hits a drive in the left center field for a base hit. Going over for it as Ken Griffey to hold it to a single. The 6th hit for the Twins, and we're getting a runner. Washington.
Yeah,
Ron for Engel.
Ron Washington, right.
And the 2 down, 9th inning. Yankees 3, Twins 2. Washington leading off first. Tuffle at the plate. Guidry gets a strike in there. 0-1. Louisiana Lightning pitching to a man who seldom hits a ball out, but gets a hold of it, puts it in play. And there's a line drive. And the ball game is over. A spectacular grab of a line drive to rob Tuffle of a base hit and to end the ball game. Sensational. How about that Meacham, Scooter?
Oh, that was beautiful. I mean, that was perfect timing. Watch this. I mean, the ball is almost by him. He hit it right on the nose. And Meacham extends as far as he can and grabs it. Great play by Bobby Meacham. The new daddy is being greeted by everybody as much as Guidry.
The ovation from the fans in the stands. A spectacular ending. The sign flashes marvelous on the board. The fans won't go. They're still standing. And, of course, they saw the beginning of the fireworks right there. And there's Meacham leaning against the dugout and talking to some of his friends as the Yankees hang in there to win it 3-2. We'll be right back, folks. The New York Yankees defeat the Minnesota Twins in a marvelous ball game, 3-2, that ended in a spectacular grab of a line drive by Meacham. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors, to 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. For the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto getting 3 runs in the first inning, with Henderson and Griffey opening the ball game with singles, putting runners on first and third. Up came Don Mattingly. And Mattingly with an opportunity to drive in runs. John Butcher delivers a pitch that he likes, and he drives the ball down the right field line, chasing it. Tom Brunansky. Coming home is Henderson. Holding up at third is Griffey as the Yankees have the first run.
And the thing is, Mel, Mattingly already leads the league in doubles. He got a double there, and he leads in RBIs, and he got an RBI.
That's right. And they continued their rally off Butcher. We thought they might get him out of the ball game.
Yeah. That first inning was a big one. I think one more hit and he'd have been gone, but then big Don Baylor comes up.
Right.
And he got a big break here on his check swing, Mel. Look, he held up, but he's so strong it goes over the infield and drops in for a base hit. Only 1 run scores, and Mattingly is almost picked. Look at Mattingly trying to stop and get back, and they almost get him.
He got back to third in time as Griffey scored the 2nd run of the inning. And as far as the 3rd run, that we'll tell you about when we come back right after this message. Willie Randolph hit a sacrifice fly that got Mattingly home. The Yankees had 3 runs. The Twins got a pair in the 4th, a triple by Puckett, a homer by Brunansky, and the Yankees won it before 35,110 to win their 40th game of the year.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
And so that's it from Yankee Stadium with Ron Guidry winning his 10th game of the year. He's only lost 3. What's he won 9 in a row now?
9 in a row.
And John Butcher was the loser, and he has a record now of 5-8. So the final score, the Yankees 3, the Minnesota Twins 2. We'll We'll be on again on Saturday, by the way, and St. John's Frank Vowell will be doing the pitching against the Yankees. Remember, it's Saturday at 8. Billy's boys swing into action as their matchup with the Minnesota Twins and the Yankees